right. All right, I'm just going to start. Hello there, greetings. I'm just making sure that I have audio, and there she goes. All right, this is a new way I'm going to start doing it. Is on at least this portion. I might use this instead of Zoom for now on. We'll see. So yeah, Zoom. I try to get away from Google. That's why I've been using it. So all right. As for what is going on, for those that are new to all this is ivanteller.com. And we got private sessions. Next week is open at a close down the weekends. We have Google Hangouts, Skype, and Zoom channeling by phone. And the schedule is here. Gift cards available and entities I channel also. We are doing the webinar portion. You can see right here. And if you're just curious, you can just do the 1 month, or if you're, and you can always, of course, cancel. You have to contact me to cancel. But and also you can do the 12 months if you wish. Also, you can submit a question, and I might be able to. I'll see what I can do tomorrow. So my schedule is going to be a little bit different this end of the week. But I'm catching up definitely on Saturday. Friday, I believe I'll be able to, but we'll see. Also have Spirit Social. Submit a question, healing, past life regression. Message from Yeshua, channel consulting, 5-minute healing. Also have spiritual connections. One question from a day, chakra healing from a day. Jug Reiki from Miguel, crystalline body from healing from Nick. Ask a question from Yosium, tarot card reading, and other items. So, and so this is this is what keeps the operations going on a daily basis. Still getting better, as you might can tell. So, sort of can tell. So, all of those and hello, Manuel, greetings. So, yeah, I don't do many live streams anymore. So, kind of getting away from it for now, at least. So you never know, I might get back to it again. So, either way. All right, so for the questions. All right, 1 moment. Yeah, I'm a little bit earlier than I am usually. So, all right. Question from Carol. Are there any messages for me? Let's see. I do feel like, from Yeshua. Moment. I do feel a feline presence around you at this time. And also from Yeshua just said to be patient with those in the family. As the kids obviously grow up. This seems like the male, the boy in the family, the young one, one of them seems just to pay some attention to him. He's not getting enough attention from his dad. I think his kid is around 4 or 5, or maybe a little older than that, but that's what I'm saying. If I'm way off on the age, either way, it's the older boy, but he's still young. So if he's a baby, well, pay attention to him then. I'm seeing a little bit older than that, so a grandkid of some kind. Question 2, my friend Linda, partner of 34, whose name is Howard, crossover in January 5th, wants to know if her past life connections are with Howard and how is he doing. He's still crossing over. I mean, he's fine, but he hasn't fully crossed over. He's all right, though. He's still kind of hesitant of what's going on, but he's in the good hands. I don't see him getting lost or anything like that. He's gradually crossing, meaning that he's just where is he? He's just gradually crossing over. That's all they're showing to me. As for past life regression, yeah, he's been a brother to her many incarnations and also a father. And there's just Palladian incarnations have been very, very close. I also see him as a duck. I know I just threw that in there, but I see him. I don't know. I don't think he's being on. I see him as a duck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I had to throw that in. It's like I did. It's so clear too. It's like, only he is a duck over there, but he's had incarnations either way. He has a good sense of humor. Stephen Davies, what am I doing in Astral? I see you connected to a lot of Palladian energies. As for being like a teacher, showing Palladians how to use their abilities. Like you have a Palladian version of you on a planet that is doing that, but your astral self is involved also. So that's why I'm saying it's something that's very exciting. And they are assisting this world, but they're not going into details. You're also connected to Orion earlier. You are connected to the Orion Council also. You have some words for them. You're not always agreeing with everything that they're doing, but you are connected to them. Well, to an extent, it seems. I guess this goes into any messages for you. Yeah, the Orions, it just seems like you don't always agree with them. So you're connecting to them, you're like, these people are fucking out of their minds. So I see you also very independent. And you don't take on a council. You don't really connect to many. I mean, you connect to councils, but then you go on your own. You probably pick up on that. So that's another reason why I went through your tests. Also, it feels like just to get it over with here. Yeah, you went through an episode recently. It's just to get it all over with. It's because of I think you already know, but it's just you just wanted to clear the air. I'll leave that out. Anyway, James, I understand that we should not know everything, but can't I at least remember something? I don't remember my dreams. I don't either. Well, weird ones. You don't want to know. Except the split. Remember my dreams, except a split second that I woke up and understood that Cryon says that I am an old soul with what was it, past lives? That's funny. How the heck do I use all of those past lives? Can't I remember something to get me through life? What's the point of telling me that I have millions of past lives if I can't at least remember something that gave me joy? I think this is all one question. Yeah, it's funny how I was going to bring in Cryon tonight. It's just kind of interesting how you bring him up here. I'm seeing a lot of medieval incarnations for you, but this is something to do with your higher self energies. They're just not coming through. It has to do with your mission also, but yeah, they should be coming through. Another way is to do a meditation and just ask to see. I don't know if you can do a meditation. Some have difficulties with it, to see what lifetimes there are. But another thing is to just put the intention out to remember your past lives and just continue to do that. It's very, I don't remember my dreams. I get like weird dreams. I don't even want to mention here because it's just bizarre. But for what I see is, let's see, am I going to get any answer on this? I'm seeing King Arthur time period. It does seem like you're at times of obviously of major events. Of course, there's always major events occurring. But I definitely see the King Arthur time period very strong with you. That's probably another reason why it's not being very clear. It'll kind of fuzz out your focus here, but still you should be able to connect. I say King Arthur time period would be a time for you to focus on and then grow from there. Obviously, you had a connection in the Renaissance time period, but I'm not getting a full indication. I think I brought some stuff up to you also. But it has to do something to do between you and your higher self that you're not always agreeing on bringing in information in. It has to do with yeah, your connection with you. So it's like, connect, have your intentions with your higher self energies. Like, please allow me to have some kind of information. And you'd be surprised. You might want to say it out loud or to yourself and see what works. It seems like the two of you are in a disagreement. I know that sounds very bizarre, but it does happen. And I recommend that to others also. Heck, I might try that too, because I don't get a whole lot. I don't really think about it that much. I'm too busy trying to get through this life, let alone worry about other lifetimes. So, all right, I'll leave you with that. It'll come through as it needs to, but yeah, I would put intentions out. You keep on it, it will come through. But like I said, it seems like there's a blockage between you and your higher self. But now with Cryon coming to you shows that you're ready to see it also. So it seems like he's paving the way. So, all right, Freddie, any messages from my higher self? One moment. Said something about pinching pennies, and there is new income going to be showing itself, but it's not going to appear quickly. But you are in the phase of it, but you can't go into details. Basically, you're going to make new connections. But yeah, this is down the road. It's not something. Either way, it's going to be happening, just not soon. They also show you as a musician and in their incarnation live. So music will help you through all this to help you release a lot of tensions. And we do with that. Question 2, any messages from my galactic guides about my remote viewing? Anything else? Of course, it disconnected to the Orion being. So it does seem like you have a connection to the Orion also. I think Anunnaki or remote viewing should be really interesting. I definitely recommend that. That should be really weird. Some of them don't like visitors. Some of them do. I think it'll be a healthy connection, though, from what I see. For it. Other than that, I'll leave you with that. Gundium, any info message from Angel Zamat? Seems like that is a mantis being, from what I feel. It is a angel, but this is a lot of mantis vibration from that. It has to do with creation of worlds. Zeus, Orion, of this, or not. There either way. Zeus is with this angelic energy at times. Creation of angel energies you will eventually connect to in due time. Not going into details. Question 2. Any message from the Prime Creator? Yeah, say a possibility of your own business, maybe not now, but in the future. All the ducks need to be in the row first. There's a high possibility of that, but still way in the future, though. Not saying what. Possibly electronics, technology. Just everything needs to be in its right place. This is quite a ways down the road. Something to think about. Noah, any messages for me? It seems like you've been connecting to a lot of reptilians recently, but also see Mother Mary's energy with that. As for your third dimensional timeline, yeah, it's not exactly going as you planned, as all of this. Short amount of time of July, there'll be a lot of luck will come through. Not to say you're not going to have luck between now and then, but it seems July seems to be an important month for you. Let's put it that way. Because that's what I'm getting right now. Anything can change between now and then. Question 2, any messages for my family? compromise. They have, the family is very ancient. They've connected in other incarnations. Um, a lot of it's Palladian and Syrian. Palladian and Syrian seems to be a heavy energy. And realize also when they get together, like for to get together at all, but I think they do. Like for Christmas or something, they do that on the other side also in spirit, but it's totally different simultaneously. So that's interesting. And your mother, has a lot of feeling energies. A lot of that. All right, Marianne. Any messages for me? Yes, you come to a turning point recently. Also, you're connecting a lot to dolphin energies. Also, you have a lot of connections with Orion that was here. They're still here, obviously. You're they're changing a timeline recently. Yeah, you have a timeline change. Well, because a recent change, but also as a timeline. Either way, it's for maybe I don't think a move, but they say move. Somebody's gonna move. Somebody knows moving somewhere. So somebody's moving. Maybe mother. I don't think mother. Somebody's moving. Either way. Or or a move, recent move is bothering you. But either way, a recent move is around. Let's leave it at that. Question 2, any messages from Mother Mary? Yeah, you're going through healing. Well, also, yeah, she says that your intuition also will get stronger as you are exploring your energies. Back to King Arthur, I'm feeling again of the Lady of the Lake. Apparently, have a connection to that energy. Maybe not during King Arthur time, but you definitely have a connection to the Lady of the Lake in another world reality. Yes, like you were a Lady of the Lake, and so is another reality. It's not here. It's not in this world. So I'll leave you with that. That's interesting. That's not fun. Okay, there you go. Question from Joanna. Any messages from anyone? Archangel Michael is bringing assistance to you. There's a male energy around you that hasn't been the most comfortable recently. But it's not going into either way. Not getting a full connection on this, but I'm getting kind of blocked on it. Well, there's a reptilian energy apparently that's been around recently. Not to worry. Yeah, it's been kind of roaming around. This one influences others. So if you feel anybody that's kind of crazy around you, that's because of that. I think most of the time everything's going to be pretty calm, but it is around from what I see. Question 2, is there anything particularly interested about me in astral or past life or anything about Alien Collective? I can get it. Well, obviously, yes, but you have a lot of Andromedan connections. Right now, they do show you that you have been abducted in other incarnations. Probably this one too, but they're going to more others by Zetas. And you and these Zetas haven't exactly got along after that. They show that you're healing a lot of them recently. As for, let's see here. You've confronted them a lot, but you've actually hey, you come here, talk, listen to this. There's a lot of that going on. So you might feel that now the ones around you are very loving, but there are others that you've dealt with, and you might pick up on some of that. There's other, not to go into your full past life connection, but Andromeda is a very strong energy around you. And as for being the abducted energy, I mean, obviously you've been like a a commander of ships. Everyone's had some kind of connection with that somewhere. If you have a leadership ability, so I do see you with that. I also see you as a spiritual surgeon, as an angelic, and as a alien being, actually. All right, leave you with that. Yeah, I do see you as a female doctor. I'm not sure it was on this world, but it's definitely somewhere. Yeah, definitely saw that kind of flash on that. Maddie? In my dream today, around 6 p.m., I felt this weird feeling in my body trying to like take over me, but I kept fighting it. Reptilian. You know, I see reptilian with a shark fin on his back. So it's like an aquatic, kind of like a mutated reptilian being. Nothing to worry. I think you're all right. There are some low vibrational zetas around you, but not to worry. You're fine. But it was kind of like an attack. But yeah, it's like they're trying to take over your vibration. Nothing to worry about. You have plenty around. You have protectors around you, but it happens. Just put your intentions that whatever is going on with them is going to be resolved, and no more of that. So, I think they kind of broke the law. They broke the rules. They're not supposed to do stuff like that, obviously. So, it seems like you're opening up also because of that. You know, it shows that you're in the right. You're going in the right track. Any past lives that affect this one? Yeah, I saw it hanging as a female. It's like you're a poet. You wrote something that made people mad. You had never any intention to do that. So like it was a small town. Of course, London is not a small town, but it seemed like it was in England. Yeah, probably London, around that area or somewhere around there. You wrote something, and probably because you're a woman, and that right there is like, I don't want to piss everybody off, but something you wrote that was supposed to actually help people grow, and it did the opposite effect. So not to worry, but yeah, definitely had a hang. So maybe you don't feel like saying things. You feel like being quiet. That's why. So I'll leave you with that. That's the main one I saw here. Fun, isn't it? Sandia, any messages from Spirit at this point in time? Well, yeah, your live confidence energy is coming through also. Your connection with your children is really increasing in a positive way. Yes, there's been challenges. I feel a male energy that is not always agreeing with everything that you're doing, but for the most part, you are on the right track. Yeah, the kids, I feel the female children, you got to really keep your attention around them because I don't know how many you have, but they need the most guidance. The male, I think you have a male boy too, I think. He's going to be all right. I mean, for the most part, he's getting enough time, but the girls need. I think it's 2 girls. I might see 1 or 2, whatever, how many there are. Either way, that they need the most attention. However you feel, I think you already given quite a bit, but talking is good. What's on your mind? What are you doing? I think you do that already, but that's good. Because I don't know, I don't know how kids. Some just need attention 24 hours. So it's good on the long run. Not like you're over mothering. It's just that your attention is what's needed. Question 2: any other messages from beings like guides that you pick up on assisting me? Yeah, you have many archangel energy. Yeah, your family is protected. But yeah, there are going to be challenges for the kids as they grow up. Of course, I see more around the middle, like the middle school or whatever they call it, wherever you are, the middle school age, before the high school time, is going to be a tough time. So just always prepare for that. I don't think your kids are that age yet, but yeah, not too worry though, but just know what you're getting into. I think you already have an idea, but life might get a bit complicated. But other than that, yeah, angels. Yeah, that's just a message from the angels. But just put more attention to what's the surroundings. Know what the kids are doing, where they're going, stuff like that. Just not to be a nuisance or anything. It's just good parenting. That's all it is. Not to say you don't do that already. You just want to put that out there. Paul B, are there any messages for me from anyone? Yeah, Syrian energies. You have quite a bit of with the alien connections. Also very connected to aquatic, the fish beings. At this time, your guides are just saying to just lay low, but also say what's on your mind. It is good to just, even if not everyone agrees with you, but you already know this. But just want to they just want to put that out there again because there's going to be, I don't know, to show the time of March, there might be some activity there, possibly, that you need to say something. Not going into full detail, but either way, not to put a whole lot into that. That's why. But it seems like time of March is going to be a time of just great activity. Question 2: any advice to assist with my current situation with my spouse? Listen to her. She feels like she's not always being heard. Feels like you don't care. Not true though, but I don't know. She's going through a self-love situation there. So do whatever is on your, whatever is on your, it's almost like you can't win no matter what it seems. It's what it seems like. But put in, I don't want to, I'm picking up like giving her flowers might be a good idea, but even that might backfire on you. So you can't win. But it doesn't hurt to bring that, or a gift of some kind out of nowhere. Maybe not flowers, but something else. Just a thought. It seems like, yeah, because flowers might be like, what do you do wrong? Or I don't know, but it's up to you. So I might get into full detail of what's going on, but I'll leave you with that. Legion, any messages for me? All I'm getting from that is just watch out what you say. This is from Legion. Just watch what you say to those around you. That's the only thing I'm getting from that. For the most part, you're doing good. Lily, was Jesus black or tan? Well, he was Jewish. He was more Arabic looking, dark. I wouldn't say black, but he was dark. Yeah, he looks like your average. Of course, he was Jewish, but he looked like your average. He was dark skin. I wouldn't say black, but he was dark skin. Any messages for me? Just follow your intuition. It does seem like your Kundalini energy is opening up also because you're believing more of your senses around you. So I do see a lot of funny names. Well, I see a lot of flowers around you also. So your name and being the energy, at least the name you're using here, that's the flower energies are very strong with you. So you gotta talk to the flowers. That's neat. So I'll leave you with that. Okay. Xenu Key. Spirits say that the Earth is currently at war. Are there many people out there who are failing their ascension plan due to the various challenges? Many. I believe many are. Those that do violent acts, those are in prison. Now, not always everyone in jail, but those that go out to do a violent act on someone is most likely going to receive, an energy back. So for that, so there's that. But it's tough. But there's stuff everywhere. Who designed the rules of existence, such as the rules of ascension, the rules of karma, rules of consciousness? Well, it was the consciousness of humanity. Karma comes from a lot of the manipulators that are here. So ascension is, I believe the ascension, no, not everybody's going to agree with that, but ascension rules are made by the consciousness of humanity, or all species for that matter. They all kind of go through the same route. But as for karma energies, a lot of that was planted here to keep us kind of like in a prison energy. You can say connected to time, so which makes a lot of sense. Time and karma go together. So other realities don't have time, but we do. So a lot of it has to do with that. So you can say time is our prisoner, you can say. That's one way of looking at it. Because other species don't have it, but we're lucky enough to have it. So prime prayer, yes, is involved, but a lot of it is us. We make, I believe, the energies, the possibilities are always there. Can connect to this energy, but I believe the beings on the world make really the rule. So ascension is different for every world for the most part. But I believe it's pretty much the same, though. You just basically not have fear, connect to your energies. It's a little bit of process. So thank you with that. Debbie M, any messages for me? Just give blessings to those around you. Feel like friends that you might not be. Either way, it seems like some friends are in need of a prayer, if you will. Question 2: when will my husband's company be sold? Possibly the next couple months, maybe 6 months. It's hard to say. It's free will, so it's hard to really give you a full indication of that. But it is being talked about, but nothing's. A lot of people that are cheap don't want to spend a lot, so that's where that's coming from. I wouldn't say lower the price. A lot of people don't just want to pay the price. I feel a lot of interested parties. I think somebody will. It's hard to say. It's really, take that with a grain of salt, because that's right now. A couple months from now, it might shift. So, Jim F, who is around me now, Pleiadian energies and Mantis beings at this time. Pleiadians are very, very friendly, of course. And Mantis is just there for comic relief, but is there also warning through your vibration. You do connect to that. Mantis also an astral, it seems. Question 2: any messages for any other messages, or any messages? I don't know. I'm seeing Yeshua. I'm seeing the Bible around you. As for like he's showing the Bible with no written text on it. So basically, you can connect to like another version that's not here. That's more the truer version, the spiritual version. As you can see, it's Anunnaki and Archon and Reptilian and other beings that cause much of this disinformation. And also, Yeshua says that you are assisting many in the ascension process, and astral and other means. So you are very much involved with it. So, just what messages does my God angel heart have for me at this time? Let's see. Just meditate with your energies. Let's see. Not a whole lot from that. Just follow your heart. That's all. Not a whole lot. What messages from did Andromedans have about my purpose and direction? As my health, well, just follow your path. Communication's good. Just talking with people is good. That's healing. You get your mind off of your health situation, but sometimes it's good to talk about your health. It's good just to talk, period. Eric N. When I was listening to Japanese music, I was imagining what they were saying and making up my own lyrics since I don't understand what them when I translate. I turned out I knew some of the words they were using when I was using my Japanese lifetimes. I understand, or that's interesting. Or was someone telling me, no, I think you're connecting to, no, I think you're understanding it. That's interesting. Yeah, you're going through your cell memories. I think you're just remembering. Yeah, it's a good exercise. It's good to, yeah. I think you can learn Japanese if you really want to. Just go by. You're just using your intuition. Your guides are helping you with this. That's fascinating. That is really, yeah, because it's obviously very strong with you. It's part of your soul. So that's pretty interesting. Question 2, the Pleiadians have any messages for me? Yeah, you're tapping into your Japanese incarnations. You're also just being more confident. And this confidence is getting stronger and stronger. And you most likely will see the origins of possibly of Japanese culture through alien energies. Pleiadians have involvement in that. There's a version of Pleiadians that are Asian-like. Syrians have that too. Arcturians also. It's not. And Zeta, obviously. Zeta. I feel, yeah, Zeta is a huge Asian population. Yeah, if you want to connect to Asia has just, it's all Zeta century. Yeah. So, but other societies such as Pleiadians have adopted a lot of the Asian looks and cultures because of us. I don't think it was all created somewhere else. I think we invented quite a bit of it here, from what it seems, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I think so. We just invented quite a bit of it. Yeah, I think so. Not everything comes from other worlds. Inara, I had a meditation when a giant spider appeared and healed my fear of spiders. Neat. What did the spider say to me? Basically, it's time to let go. But also you're ready to let go of it also. It said more, but this is like a brother vibration around you also. A family. But most likely this would be like a guide to you also. The spider will be there for you. Let's put it that way. Hawando is the name I'm getting at. So any messages about my projects this year? Just take it slow. Focus on one at a time, or do what you feel, of course. But anytime you feel a burnout, just take it easy. But yeah, no, you're doing good. Just go good going about. On Riggs, yeah, congrats on Jake. Yeah, I haven't heard about the Jake stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of in the waiting game right now, so who knows? So I don't remember the options of where else to go with that, so we'll see. Question 1, I am debating on inviting an old friend called ES to visit. We have known each other for years, and it hasn't always been smooth. Should it be a short visit or a more permanent stay? Anything you should. I think a short visit would be fine. A permanent one might bring back the old stuff. So I think it'd be great. I think a short is perfect. Permanent, if you're really getting along with each other, things have changed, go for it. But that's up to you. You might jump into it a little bit quicker than you need to. So be careful of that. Question 2, my friend Judy has been gone for 21 years. This past week, any messages from her? She's out, or her mom. Any message for me? Or she's having a blast right now. She wishes she can be here, but was her time to go? She's fulfilling her agreements. She made several. She agreed not to be here very well, but she is with her mother, definitely. Not gonna leave her mother. She sells like a bracelet or jewelry. and the daughter is very much with a big part of jewelry, so picking out jewelry, stuff like that. I'm not sure if the mother wears jewelry anymore, but either way. With that, Amy, what do my guides or angels have to say about my relationship with Greg? George, and he's my twin flame. I don't know. Well, yeah, we all have many twin flames, so yes. As the guys just say, have fun with it, not to worry. Just have fun, and if it stops becoming fun, then you know that you're not in a good relationship. So you're still getting to know each other. It takes time but explore, try new things, go places, doing things you never did before is good too. Does my higher self have a message for me about how I've been connecting to her recently? Oh no, you've been doing good. It'll get stronger. You're just getting used to all this. At least that connection, at least. No, you're doing great. I think you're doing really good. Just continue on. Ryan, do I have any messages? Well, you do have a strong connection to Orions. They're here still. They show you as a frog being also. Amphibian through Orion. Also, they show you like a key master, one of great knowledge. Of course, we all do, but as a frog being, you're a keeper of knowledge, and you still are connected to that vibration. They don't show you as a toad. I see you more as a green kind of. Well, you could have been. You've had a lot of incarnations with that. You've had a lot of incarnations in Orion, period. They have all kinds of stuff. So you might be able to connect to that. It's just a lot. You've had a lot of stuff there. It's right. And we, of course, it does seem like you're still connected to Orion because of Egypt. It still feels very, Orions are not always the ones to make the best decisions, but it's all right. Who does? What have I been doing? In astral, I see Andromedan energies right now for healing. I also see dinosaur energies that you've been in dinosaur worlds. That's the thing. Yeah, they're not having it easy either, apparently. That should be interesting. I'll leave you with that. Pamela, are there any messages for me from Mother God? Message me. Just follow your hearts. Just share your love with others, communicate with others. People like being around you, so the more you communicate, the better. Question 2. I've had wounds on my shin since last August. Where are they going to heal? Maybe a couple more months. I'll send you healing for that. The Mother God, Andromedans will give you healing for that. I'm not sure when they're going to heal. Maybe a couple months. Hard to say. Not good there. I'll send you healing. Yeah. Miles, do I have any messages from anyone? Well, I'm seeing poker around you and chess. So you could be doing this in astral, but this seems like it's. I'm not sure if you're into any of those things, but I am definitely seeing that vibration around you. As for what's going on, it's something that might be a cryptic vibration. It was. I just have to leave. Yeah, it's cryptic. So we just leave you with that. It's from the archangels, actually. Think about chess. Yeah, think about that type of stuff with angels. See, I don't know. It's very cryptic. It might eventually make some sense. Maybe never. Any galactic update that we can know at this time? Well, I'll give you a little bit of detail. So the Orions are still here. You have a lot of connections with you can say this goes to your first question too. You have a lot of connections with Orions. We do not always get along with them. You do see you putting like Orion beings like insectoids in a jail type of thing. Now you're not. Nobody's really big on jails, but yeah, no choice sometimes. These were insectoids that are taking people's energies and just showing up uninvited and going into worlds like these are big ones too. You probably pick up on that. You're an Orion being as a human energy, and you're just like this is. Yeah, I can see you like shooting them with ray guns and knock them out. I know. It's like yeah, you're pretty much carting away big roaches and beetles and stuff like that. I'm dead serious. That's fascinating. So I'll leave you with that. Any galactic? I'll go into the second question. Any galactic update we need to know at this time? Egypt is kind of a hot spot at this time. A lot of alien energies are there from galactic meetings at this moment. Yeah. They're done. I fell around Hawaii, but Egypt, prime area. Another dimension usually or underground. So a lot of black projects are there too. I'm not sure how. Yeah, I'm not sure how much they have bases there somewhere. Somewhere. Feels like out in the desert where there's nothing. But either way, there's just they're not good. Yeah, they're not going into a whole lot of details at this time. Peace talks as usual. They're showing a lot of amphibian beings there. That's about it this time. Henry, do I have any messages from number one, Prime Creator? Yeah, just interesting enough. He's saying chocolate is a good energy for you right now to just basically calm your vibrations. It is there to bring soul fulfillment when there's not a lot of connections anywhere else. You'd be surprised what chocolate can do. But it's being serious though. It's something to think about. Not something you have to go on a binge, but it is good at times to try something different. To give you a high also in a good way. And yeah, there's changes in your timeline. You can't go into detail, but you are shifting to a new vibration from what it says. It says a blue energy you're connecting to. Yeah, that's what it says at this time. Do I have any messages from the universe that are coming to me? Do I have any off-world races disguised as humans watching me in the past? Yes, there's Zeta energies around you. Not going to show themselves yet, but they're around. Pretty heavy presence too. They're quiet, but they're thinking. You also have Syrian beings around you too. So you have some in disguise, but they're just not ready to show themselves yet. In due time. Tate's message from highest vibrations Syrians. Yes, you're clearing out a lot of old karma. You're also going to your Kundalini is going through a shift at this time to more of a Saturn vibration as for receiving more downloads. Say you have a lot of insectoid connections, and most likely that will start to show itself. Large ones, perhaps insectoid, but definitely large ones. Insectoids that can leave planets without even having a ship. They do exist. They're high vibration, but they know exactly what they're doing. Can you imagine just minding your own business on a world, and all of a sudden, from space, all these insectoids are flying in? Can you imagine that? And they're big ones. They're not small. They're freaking big. So it just shows you have a lot of connections with insectoids. Jeez. Also showing, okay, we're going into weird territory. Okay, I think we're already there. You have pig connections too. The pig people, which we are very connected to, apparently. That's something else that you can experiment with as for your connections. So now we have pig skin, I guess. At least modified pig skin. So Yeah, I say like humanity's not ready for full connection there, but it doesn't mean you can't connect to them. I might do a connection with that. Yeah, we'll see. Question from highest vibration Palladians. Um, right now, you're in peace talks with the Palladians. I mean, with the lower energies here, and just take things in stride. Just yeah. There's some. I felt the peace talks really strong there. You can say it's in Egypt. It's in many places, but you have connected to Trump and Astral also, where these peace talks with the Palladians, with Earth, and he's being manipulated like left and right. I don't think that scandal about him having an affair is true, but the media is kind of blowing it up because they got nothing else to do. So that's their reptilian manipulation there. Not to say him and that woman have not had a connection, but I don't think he was married or something. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Just either way, they're saying not to worry about it for the most part. It's not important. So forgiveness is needed for everyone. Nobody's perfect. Danielle Spencer, are there any messages for me? I see Valentine energies around you. Cupid's energy. I'm not sure if you're looking for anybody, but either way, you're part of that vibration to help others get connections. So you can probably feel some of that. The right connections, of course. Not every relationship is here to last forever, but you are involved with the Cupid energies, let's put it that way. And also Cupid energies work with human and animal, of course, because animals need companionship too, because they can't get along with the humans anymore. It's unfortunate here, but yeah, it's just because of the drama here. And that's another thing about all these manipulations here on this world, is that we are definitely getting a strong connection with animals, which is good. It's not to say ignore them in other realities, but it's definitely a unique experience here. Question 2, any hopeful messages from my guardian angels? They say your energy with your family will improve. Trust me, mine's not great either. So just keep yourself, do what you feel, say what you need to say, maybe keep it short. It's up to you. You're not always going to agree. There's always going to understand also, kind of like what I'm going through. They're not always agreeing what you're doing, so they do kind of attack you sometimes. They're not aware of it. So just nobody's perfect either. So just meditate and things will improve. Vasco, any messages for me? I don't know. I see you bowling with reptilians and astral. And I think Novak is there and other beings. Yeah, you're bowling and you're just I know it sounds funny, but I'm not sure if you're into bowling, but I think you're just trying to loosen you up a little bit, their tension, like at work and stuff like that. So yeah, we all need to that's what movies are here for and stuff. Even if it's a bad movie, whatever it is to chill yourself out. Definitely need it. Question 2, was I recently visited? I feel Andromeda is around you mostly. You haven't played in tall blonde energy, but I feel like Andromeda is more of the heavier influence. There's reptilians, of course, but it's all just a good gang there from what I see. Yeah. Part of Novak's energy, but I believe all as well. There is military energy you connect to it, but in a positive way. I mean, yeah, to make a more positive effort here, let's put it that way. Stacy, I'm coming to the end of my intense coaching program. I'm wondering if my guys have any messages for me. Well, they say that it'd be most likely there'd be more programs to follow, but not as intense as that. Possibly. There is other higher educations you can go to if you want. It's there for the taking eventually. Question 2, are there any messages in regards of direction of my career path? I still see possible. It's up to you. Children is still good. Younger kids, teaching them. It's like, like a counselor is good. Anything with younger kids or even high school kids. That's really, you never know, but definitely kids are good. Yeah, because you don't have any judgment energies, which is good, but I just have a vibration of just calming down all the BS. It's up to you. You don't have to go into that. You never know. So, of course, high school kids. Oh gosh. All right, blessings. Okay, that's it for tonight. So much love, everyone. Thank you for being part of this, and hopefully the audio recorded. If not, hopefully really get at reading lips, or I'll just have to redo it again. I think it's all right. I heard the audio when I started, so. All right, we should be doing this more often on Google. So much love, and have a good night.